Alright, a little disclaimer before I start the video, and that is, sorry this video is coming out late, like middle of the week late. We actually recorded Sunday night, and then we had technical difficulties, and it basically ended abruptly, and I thought, should I put out a video or should I just wait? But I thought it was pretty good, pretty interesting what we had to say. So I'm going to go ahead and put out what it recorded, and basically we recorded 3/4 of what we were going to do. So I'll go ahead and put it right after this little disclaimer, and then I will be back and talk about what we would have talked about if the technical difficulties would not have happened. So anyway, without further ado, the video now. I forgot that.
I don't even know what you're doing there.
I don't know. I just kind of went with it. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
I like you like this, but you probably see your thought all the time. It was like your head went into the camera for a second.
I don't know. I just kind of went with it. Hey, that's Steve Park.
It is Steve Park. I got that.
Fun fact, if you trace back the one car's origins from this all the way from, or go continuing, it's still basically the same team as Ross Chastain. Because this got bought out and bought out and bought out and bought out until it's eventually Trackhouse. So,
Also, fun fact, I got that at our local antique shop.
that's true.
Where I also found this wonderful find of
Matt Kenseth.
Signed Matt Kenseth and signed, what's his name? Robbie
Reiser.
Yes, Robbie
Yep.
Reiser. He signed it as well.
Yep.
Found that for like not that much money. At the
Like
antique shop.
$50,000.
$30,000.
Oh, that's what
Yeah, because I have that much money.
I know. Keep your composure.
Anyway, so
Also-
I haven't been gone. Oh, I was gonna explain why I haven't been gone.
I lost this hat. I don't know where it's at. I'm sure I can find it.
Yeah, seriously.
But I
lost
put
that
it
hat.
down somewhere, and I don't remember where that was.
No, that stinks.
I know.
So why I've been gone? Oh,
That was my dog.
the reason I've been gone is we've been remodeling my house a little bit. Then I had some family in town to help me remodel our room or our house for a little bit. So I've been gone a couple weeks. Plus last week he was sick, so I didn't want to get it. So I stayed away. But as you can tell by I'm talking, I still got it.
And I already have it. I don't care.
There you go.
But I'm better.
Yeah.
Better.
So we're
I
back
don't-
together though, back to normal.
I'm not mucus man no more.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Sinus Sam?
Sinus. That's.
Mucus man? Sinus Sam? I don't know. I'm just okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Mike, I want you to start the intro on the count of now.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
There you go.
We did this forever.
All right. Welcome to Shifting Gears.
We have 5 different gears we're going to go through, 5 different topics we're going to talk about. Let's go ahead and get to the first one.
And background noise galore. This
Yes.
video. All right. Shifting into first gear, I want to talk about Eric Almirola. Real quick, just right off the bat.
Yep.
Talk about it for just a couple minutes. What is he doing?
Yeah,
Is he
so-
retiring, not retiring? I don't know.
Literally
So-
came out this big thing saying, Eric Almirola on retires. He'll be back 2023. And everybody's like, oh, Kyle Busch's ride that everybody thinks he's going to go to is gone. Oh, my goodness. And then literally the next day he comes out and says, I haven't made anything official yet.
Yeah.
What? So where did everybody get this thing about retiring from?
So basically, my theory still stands. He's going to the 41 car. Kyle Busch is. So
I stick with the 10. I'm just going with the 10 car.
until I hear otherwise, he's going to the 41 car in my mind. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still with the 10 car colleague. I'm still a colleague. I'm just
All
saying.
right. Hey, I didn't realize this, but Trackhouse Project 91. We have 9 and 1. Did you do that on purpose?
Yes.
I knew he did.
anyway, I'm sticking with colleague or the number 10 car, and that's where I think Cowboys should be going. I'm really curious. It's almost playoff time, and still no word on a new ride, and I'm very interested.
And he spun out and hit the wall today. So.
Yeah, he's one of my picks on our family standings. That's kind of upsetting.
I know. I have no idea where all my stuff finished. I picked Ross Chastain too, and I don't know where he finished.
Yeah,
he spun out at one point. I watched the race, but I had to watch it on mute because we were with family. We had family in town still.
Yeah,
which a different family. So it was his family, and now we have both of our family.
And had a game night, and
yeah. So it was one of those things.
But anyway, okay. All right, shifting to second gear. Ty Gibbs and William Byron and the Xfinity Series.
So it's kind of debate night here tonight because there's a couple incidents that happened this weekend where me and Caleb kind of disagree on some stuff. So for my take, it was 100% Ty Gibbs' fault in the Xfinity race. Because the reason being, when you go in the inner loop of Wakins Glen, here's my reasoning, then I'll give it to Caleb, and you guys can decide who you agree with.
And let us know in the comments.
Yeah, but in the inner loop at Wakins Glen, you cannot really go in there side by side without just spinning out. William Byron had the advantage. And if you look at the replay, Ty Gibbs went in there, and then they made contact and spun out. In my opinion, that's Ty Gibbs' fault. That's just plain and simple for me, which I know I don't like Ty Gibbs, so there might be a little bias there, and that's fine. It's fine for me, I guess. I don't know. Maybe for you,
it's fine. Like,
no, it's biased. But anyway, I can't stand the man, and so he always gets into people anyway. But in my opinion, if you just look at that just as a simple incident, I think it's Ty Gibbs' fault. Did he do it intentionally? No, I don't think he did it intentionally. Obviously, they got both of them out, but it's still his fault.
All right,
for me.
My thing is, if you look. This is my, I guess, argument for it, my opinion, whatever. When they go in, I mean, they're racing for the win, right? Mm-hmm. So, if I'm Ty Gibbs, excuse me, I almost burped a little bit.
Well,
if I'm Ty Gibbs, I'm not gonna back up and say, okay, I'm not gonna go in there deep so you can get ahead of me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm racing for a win here, right? Okay, so he goes in there deep, yes, but dirt. Like, he gets in the dirt on this side. In my opinion, I think William Byron squeezed him a little too much. Do not think any of this was intentional either. I do not think Ty Gibbs or William Byron this wasn't intentional at all. It was just racing incident. But I think William Byron squeezed him too far down low, and he went over the curb, hit the grass, lost his car, went up to William Byron, and that's what happened. So I think William Byron was at fault, I guess, for that incident. But also, I'm not the biggest fan of Ty Gibbs, but I like the guy too. I like the kid. But I can say kid, I'm older than him. So I can say that's true. Anyway, I like him too, though. I'm not, I'm like, I'm a 50-50 with him, but I still think William Byron squeezed him a little too much. He got in the grass and he can't control his car, slid up, hit him.
My only counter to that is just he knows you can't go in there. If he's watched and did his homework, he knows you can't go in there side by side. Mm-hmm. So instead of I'm not going to give it to you, I'm not going to back out and give it to you. So where do you end up finishing by not backing out?
Yeah. Oh, I agree. But once again, I want to back out either. I'm racing for a win. I'm trying my best.
I understand that.
Make a little contact. Don't spin out. That's probably my mindset.
My thing is, I think he had the faster car. I think he would have passed him anyway.
Yeah, okay.
But he didn't. And so he ended up wrecking himself and William Byron. But anyway, shifting into third gear here, I want to talk about Chase Elliott real quick, locking up the regular season championship. Chase Elliott Chase Elliott locks up the regular season championship, and he's going to be a regular season champion, which is awesome.
Yeah, good to hear.
In my opinion, that's the real champion because I like the old school way. Obviously, they've got 10 races to go. I wish they just go back to the old format. Whatever. They can't. Whatever. Get it. I understand. It's not ever going to be the same. But in my opinion, the person who wins the regular season championship has always been the real championship in my mind. And then I just go with what NASCAR says after whatever. It's just the case. So very proud that he locked that up. I think it's really cool. 15 playoff points going into the playoffs for the real championship coming up. So
I think it's going to be nice. You should be able to sail through the first round of playoffs pretty easily. Yeah. And it'd be nice, stress-free first round. So here's
what I don't like about the playoffs, though. I don't understand them. So I guess those points carry through all rounds. Is from what I understand. I have no idea. Somebody in the comment section that knows, let me know. Because I've tried to look it up. You know what's simple? Just have a regular season full point standings instead of mixing it all up and all the playoff points and crap. But anyway, that's besides the point. But I think that carries in through every round. So I think he's basically a lock for the championship four is what I'm saying. As long as he doesn't have like 3 horrible races in one round, then I think he's a lock for the championship four.
If he just has decent races, I think he's good to go.
I think he'll be good. So. But that leads right into shifting into fourth gear here is Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson's contact. Here's the second part to where we don't agree. Okay, here's the thing. Do I think Kyle Larson did that intentionally? No. It's a teammate. Obviously, he's not. Here's what's frustrating.
Chase Elliott had the strategy, and he wasn't necessarily in the lead the entire race, but he had the strategy to be in the lead when it counted. So everything was working up to the last race, and you just watch 3 hours of a race to have one guy slip up again, second time this season, and just knock you out of the way and be like, and guess what? He goes on and wins the race again. Both of Kyle Larson's win this year has been because he's knocked Chase Elliott out of the way. That's what's frustrating. I don't think Kyle Larson did it intentionally. I like Kyle Larson. He's a really good race car driver. I'm glad he races for Hendrick Motorsports. But that's frustrating to a driver and to his fans. And again, I know I'm biased. I'm a Chase Elliott fan. Okay, I get it. People are going to be like, you're just a Chase Elliott fan, so you're angry. No, it's with any driver, really. It's when they lead the entire race and then they just knock it out of the way and just go on like nothing happened, especially when they get the win. Man, that's just frustrating. It's like all this work that just went into this entire race, you just knock it out of the way. Yes, he slipped and locked up his tires. I get it. It was a mistake. He did not do it on purpose. I 100% believe that. But even, I'll say this, I owned up. I said, I'm not a Chase Elliott fan that's like, oh, Chase can't do any wrong. When Chase Elliott did what he did to Joey Logano in 2020 at Bristol, I said, yeah, he made a mistake. He shouldn't have done that. He should have just backed out of it a little bit, think he had the car to win, and he didn't. I will own up to it, but I cannot stand it. That happens to Chase Elliott all the time. He would already be like a 40-time winner in the NASCAR Cup Series if he just didn't get knocked out of the way all the time. He does that all the time, and it gets frustrating after a while. Caleb.
Okay, so my thing is, I don't want to be that Chase Elliott fan. I am a Chase Elliott fan too. I don't want to be that Chase Elliott fan that people are like, oh, you know, if it was vice versa, blah, blah, blah. So here's my thing. Chase Elliott could have easily made the same mistake if he wasn't inside on that restart and hit Kyle Larson, and then people would have been Kyle. That's my argument. So thing is, if he did that, and Kyle Larson fans would be mad, blah, blah, blah. My thing is, it can go both ways. It was a mistake. I'm not mad about it because Chase Elliott can do the same thing, and honestly, I feel like most people, if Chase Elliott did that, people are going to be, well, he just made a mistake. You know, he just locked up his tires, no big deal. But since Kyle Larson did it to him, and it's the second time Kyle Larson did it to him, people aren't really mad about it. Yeah. And I understand because it is the same person. I bet.
All right. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. The only other thing we were really going to say was Caleb was basically saying that he was not going to be mad because of Kyle Larson's move, because he wouldn't have been mad if Chase Elliott would have done the move, which I can respect that. My only thing is, it's just because it's Kyle Larson and he did it. It's now the second time this year that he's done it, and it's a teammate, and it's like Chase Elliott started on the high side and he's putting trust in his teammate. Is how I looked at it a couple days later now, putting trust in his teammate, and just for him to just be like, I don't care. And I'm not expecting Kyle Larson to just let Chase Elliott by. That's not what I'm expecting. But I was expecting them to race a little bit more clean, especially I think Chase Elliott was, because he put the trust in Kyle Larson there by starting on the high side. But I don't know. I'm getting more and more frustrated, as you guys can tell over the last few videos, of just the lack of respect that there is, especially on the road courses. This week, I think it was just a mistake. I do, but it's just it happens over and over and over again now, to where the drivers they just don't care. They're going to do what's best for them, and they don't really have much respect. And it doesn't even matter if they're teammates anymore. Even as far back as Daytona 500 this year, Austin Cindric put Blaney in the wall, and I get it. It's for a Daytona 500 win. I understand that, but it's just like even the drivers, you can tell, are just getting more frustrated. It's like, all right. We could have went side by side to the line at the Daytona 500 as teammates, and try to fight it out there. But instead, you don't even care about a good. Think about this. He doesn't care about a good finish. That's what I was going to say. But think about this. How many close finishes have we seen over the last couple of years? I want somebody to literally sit down and think about how many close finishes we've had. Almost zero compared to the late 2000s, early 2010s. Why is that? Because instead of racing to the line and having close finishes now, they just into the wall. That way they can win. I mean, think about it. That's what's more frustrating to me. It's like, okay, I don't even care who wins as long as it's a cool finish. You know what I mean? But they don't care about cool finishes and entertainment anymore. It's so much entertainment now that they just care about themselves. They want to win. which is fine. It is fine to an extent. I want them to want to win. That's not what I'm saying. I want them to win at all costs and to be on the edge, but it's like there is a line. I don't even know where the line is myself. Just letting you know. I'm just ranting at this point. But there is a line somewhere that you can cross. And as far as this weekend goes, I wouldn't care 1 ounce if Kyle Larson bumped Chase Elliott out of the way. Like with the bumper, come down to like the last lap and a little bump and then go on by. I think that is a better move than just sideswiping somebody. I just can't stand the sideswipe. I don't know why. Why? I just don't. I don't know if you guys feel the same way or if I'm just dumb. Let me know. I don't care. But I don't know. That's just the sideswipe to me is just a very dirty move. But in general, now this week I know it was a mistake. He locked up his tires. He wouldn't have done that on purpose. But I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me. I don't know. But anyway, and then the other thing was the percentage. Where would I put this race on a percentage? And you'd be surprised because I actually love the race, even though I've complained about the move and everything. I actually love the race. Wakins Glen is probably my favorite race car or my favorite road course, and I love watching Wakins Glen. It's just an awesome racetrack. It's a road course, but they feel like they're going 250 miles an hour for some reason. It's just they always look like they're going so fast, and I love this. I love it when it looks like they're going fast. I love the speed. Just looks cool, and so percentage-wise, I'd give this race I'd probably give it 95%. I really enjoyed the race a lot, and I'll have to text Caleb. I don't know what his percentage would be, so I have to text him here in a minute, and I'll put what his percentage is right here. So if that's a high number, then yeah, I know I like the race. If it's a low number, then I'm in like that. So anyway, but I don't know. I really enjoy Wakins Glen. The only other road course that I really, really love is the Roval. I love the Roval road course also. It's a awesome road course. And then the other road courses I like, but I don't love. And so I love road course racing, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I just like the higher speed road course. I will say I do love Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, whatever it's called. I love that road course that the trucks used to go to. I wish the Cup would go there. That'd be a cool little race. So anyway, but I don't know. I love the race. What do you guys think about the race? Leave a comment down below. Leave a like. Subscribe. Hopefully the technical difficulties are done and we can have a video out. If not Saturday night, because Daytona is the Saturday night. If not Saturday night, then Sunday for sure we should have a video up. So be looking for that. So as far as Daytona this week, I think Ryan Blaney's gonna win. So anyway, we'll go from there. Underdog, Michael McDowell. That's my picks. So who do you think's gonna win Daytona? I don't know. Let me know. Till then, see you next week.